I'm going to take that as my cue. Hello, and welcome back to In December, where we're playing the games by the indies. My name is Gnome Ann. I usually stream on my own channel. I'm primarily a Dungeons & Dragons streamer, but you know what? Today we're branching out. We're broadening our horizons into probably the most made for me specifically tabletop role-playing game that exists, but more on that in a second. Players, I would love if you would just take a second to tell me who the heck you are as people, starting with RM. Who are you? What's your deal? How are you doing?
Hi, so I'm doing well. I am RM. I live in the Philippines, and I am an illustrator and writer in my day job. And at night, depending on the game schedule, I sometimes play tabletop. So yeah, hi, it's nice to meet you.
I was gonna say it's nice to meet you too. I've met you before, but yes, hello. And Mallory, who are you?
Hello, I'm Mallory Mize. Some of you guys may know me from the Animal Crossing thing that I did over here, which was super fun. But in my normal time, I stream over on Homebrews and Homebodies, which is a Dungeons and Dragons and other TTRPG channel. I also am the creator of Memory Lane, which is a TTRPG system that uses memory to tell stories, and we play that over there too. And outside of that, I work with robots. So,
oh, you work with robots?
That's all I do. I work with robots. It's my job.
You're an actual cyberpunk.
I try very hard to be.
Oh my god, that's cool as fuck. Okay,
thanks.
that was new information to me, so I'm very excited about that. Kelly. Hey, Kelly.
Hi.
Who are you, and how's it going?
Well, it's going pretty dang good. I'm Callie. I go by Carefree Callie on Twitch, on Twitter. I'm taking a kind of a hiatus right now, so you probably won't see me live. So instead, you should follow all of these lovely people who I am on the screen with. But when I do, or when I will come back to streaming, I do like platformers. I love to do some more like tabletop content because I love this stuff. I should probably ask, can I swear on here?
God?
No, or God, can I swear? I should probably ask. All right. Fuck yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Just
I
making
gotta
sure.
make sure because I do that a lot. I call myself in the community wholesome as fuck, so hopefully that'll give you an idea of the vibe. But
that is
so
such a
ready for
vibe.
this. Isn't it though? I freaking love it.
I think I'm wholesome as fuck. Even though I'm
Hell yeah, you
constantly
are.
making I'm constantly swearing and making really horny jokes, but in a way that I find very wholesome.
Exactly. It's my second time playing Boyer Problems, and I am ready for it.
Hell yeah. And so Callie, you just undersold yourself a little. So I'm gonna level just try again. Not only should you follow Callie, you should. She's a fucking delight. You should also hit that bell because you know what? You never know when she's gonna come back. Like a cryptid in the night, you must wait carefully for the Callie to appear. So turn on your notifications. It's worth it. Hey Jack, how you doing?
Yes, hello, I am doing well. First of all, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be playing with all of you lovely ladies. I'm a streamer myself. I have my own channel. I will drop my link tree with all of my links in there. I just pretty much redefined my channel and what I'm doing recently. Just started up with the RPGs Uncovered series, in which the aim is to broaden the TTRPG horizons by showcasing, supporting, and most of all, teaching new indie TTRPG games. Because while D&D 5e is great, there are so many other fantastic games out there, and I always hate to hear people say they don't have the time, it's too intimidating, they can't get into a new system. So my aim is to show just how quick and easy it is to get into a new game. We just finished up our first season last week, in which we featured an amazing sci-fi fantasy game, Veil of the Void. You can find all kinds of resources on my YouTube for how to play the game and all kinds of commentary on that, as well as a really fun demo play series. So if you want to learn a new game, check out RPGs Uncovered, because there's going to be more seasons to come. And I'm branching out with a whole bunch of other channels like this, so hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me.
Jenna, would it be possible to add like an exclamation cast so that we can get like everyone's Twitch there? Because I'm here trying to follow Mallory on their channel that they said
I think
a minute
you do
ago.
follow
Homebrew.
us. I'm pretty sure.
Play into the bit. Play into the bit.
Okay.
I
She totally,
I just don't know how.
totally doesn't.
Me as a chat person. Jack, as what you were saying, I want to share a secret with you, and just between you and me, everyone else, go share yours. As someone who streams almost exclusively Dungeons and Dragons, I don't think D&D would even be in my top 3 systems
I feel that.
for tabletop role-playing games.
I feel that. That's exactly why I started this.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We do a lot of D&D, but like there are so many systems that I love to play.
And so many new systems coming out every day from small team and independent developers and creators. So
Yes. So if you have ever wanted to play, be like, what are all these crazy kids on about with their tabletop role-playing games? But then you took one look at the player's handbook and were like, fuck no! Don't give up!
yeah.
I think this game that we're playing right now is one of my favorite gateway drugs to tabletop role-playing game. I have this and then like Goat Crashers, and those are my go-tos when I'm trying to get someone into this world. We are playing Boy Problems, which is essentially a reskin of the game Lasers and Feelings. The great thing I love about this game is there is only one stat to remember. Everyone only has one stat. And you only have to roll d6s, which are the cube ones that most people have in their Monopoly set that they abandoned years ago. So, great intro game. Fairly simple rule set. I'll go over some of the very basic rules, but most of it you'll figure out as we go. Basically, whenever anyone wants to do anything, they're going to have to roll for it, and they're either going to have to roll lasers, which is something they have to do that's calculated and thinking, and problem solving, like a laser. Or they're going to have to roll... Sorry, I'm saying laser and feelings. Cut that out. Get out of here. No. Laser feelings has left the chat. We're Boy Problems. They're going to roll swords, which is what I just said, or they're going to roll emotions, which is anything that's dealing with people, like any charisma-based roles. It's also anything that you're doing out of pure passion by the seat of your pants. That's it. Those are the 2 things. You want to roll above or below? That's it. Okay. So, we cut now. Cue synthwave. To the year 3027. The world has collapsed twice and has been rebuilt all the stronger by the corpse and the megacorpse, who seem to have taken over everything. Us lowly cyberpunks are just out here trying to make ends meet, taking odd jobs where we can get them. All of you have been working on various odds and ends to either be your primary income or to supplement your income. Today, it is, a Tuesday evening, cut to me not knowing what day it is, a Tuesday evening, and you are unwinding. What, if I were to just pan RM, if I were to pan to your character, what would I see? What do they look like? And what are they doing?
I think
I
you're
believe
muted.
you're muted.
Oh, RM, you're muted. You're still muted. Just
Oh
like-
no. Okay. RM, I'll get back
we
to you.
go.
There we go.
Okay, I got you.
This is how you know it's live.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
This is how we know it's live when these things start to happen. Anyway, okay. So you pan there. to a corner of the room, and you see this young woman with pastel purple hair and a cute little yellow antenna at the top of her head. And then she's wearing a frilly, like, white button-up blouse. And then she is aggressively chewing gum. She's like just kind of like vibrating, like shaking the corner, just waiting, just kind of like waiting for people to come talk to her. And then she's like ready to offer her gum to anyone who passes by, like who comes within like 3 meters ahead from her. So yeah, that's what she's doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you are hanging out at a bit of a dive bar called the Golden Cup. And you are... It is a bit of a dodgy place, but it is a place where you know you can always, like, people come there to give work and to get hired. So if you're looking for work, this is where you gotta be. But how do you feel? Like, all around you, there are people wearing, like, you know, visors, people with, like, full mechs around their body, like exoskeletons, you know, people who are 8 feet tall and carrying their laser rifles openly. How is your character feeling right now in this situation?
She is terrified, absolutely terrified. This is her first time doing this kind of job. Like, I imagine if, like, she's like newly graduated and then she wants to get into this part of the industry, so she is absolutely terrified, just staying there in a corner with her gum out waiting for someone to offer her a job.
I love that her view of the world is that she's trying to break into an entry-level position as a mercenary. Like, if I just work really hard, you might
I will get paid, you know.
Yes. The dystopia, definitely not the one we're in.
Truly.
A new and completely different dystopia. Okay, so Mallory, what is your character doing? You can say that you're in the same setting, or you can be somewhere else. It's Tuesday night. What are they up to?
On a Tuesday night, I imagine Nova is probably at home. So you pan across this room and she's in what looks like a very nice apartment. Not that she's paid for it ever, because she hasn't. She hacks in every month and it makes it look like she's paid the bill when she absolutely has not. So she has like the nicest apartment that she possibly could have. And she's most likely on her computer hacking into another social media site to ruin another politician's career. But she's got like a bright purple pixie cut, and since she's at home, she's probably just in like a t-shirt and leggings, and she's just like jamming out to music while she sits at home in her apartment and does her job, aka just takes what a client wants, hacks into a place, reveals that information that she got, and then gets paid for it.
Quick question. What are you sitting at? Like, when you are doing, what are you in front of when you're doing the hacks?
So I imagine that Nova has like a very, very high-tech setup. So she has like a very large desk that has 5 or 6 different monitors on it, but part of her sort of alterations, we'll call them, that she has made over the years to herself allow her to be able to hack into things a bit easier. So instead of having to do all the work of a keyboard and things like that, because that just quite frankly is too much energy, she has a thing she can just put her hand on, and she just thinks through what she has to do, and the computers will do all the work for her.
Okay, so you have a neural connection with your computer.
Yes.
Great. So you are hacking away. You've spotted a politician. Okay, actually, this is a great time. Chat. This is another time. We're breaking character for a moment, because I need to tell you how to generate your own cyberpunk name.
Yes.
With the example, Viking Mermaid. You need to take a car that starts with the first letter of your first name. So we're gonna say Volvo. And then a weapon that starts with the first letter of your last name, machete. Volvo machete.
Yes.
Okay? So you are trying to hack the account of one of the corrupt sort of denizens. There is no centralized government anymore. There's sort of just like glorified warlords who call themselves mayors of various pockets of the sort of metropole that spills out into the corner. So you're hacking into one of these people's mayors' accounts. His name is Volvo Machete. And as you do so, you kind of like, in my mind, you're on one of these like big transparent screens and images are coming up. And a pop-up comes up, like a 1999 pop-up. And it starts auto playing a song. Didn't just come here to dance, if you know what I mean. What do? You did not summon this.
No, not at all. I am checking everything on my computer to see who could try to out-hack me to put something on my computer, because that takes a lot of skill. So I'm checking every firewall, every backdoor, everything on my system. Every VPN that I use, something has gone wrong, obviously, or this song wouldn't be playing in my apartment right now.
Great. This will be our first roll of the game. Can I please get a lasers roll? Now you can roll 2d6 because you are prepared for this. You are a hacker and you are in your element. You're not really prepared. You weren't expecting it, but you're an expert. So you're going to say, use your expertise, and then you get your go-to.
Am I rolling higher or lower than my number? Like what? Which
so
one's the
for
goal?
lasers, you want to roll low.
Okay. What if I meet it?
That's a laser feelings, baby! And by that, God, I'm gonna keep fucking this up. That's a cut to the feeling, baby! I give everyone full permissions to just shout Carly Rae Jepsen lyrics at me until I get good, okay? So this means not only do you succeed, but you get to ask the GM a question.
Lovely. I love that. Okay, cool. I mean, I have a feeling I know who it is, but can I know who it is that put this on my computer?
Okay. So you are fucking just like checking the back doors, firewalls, literal fire in my and you manage to find a little wormhole. There's a little tendril that has snaked in. You realize it has not met your like central processor. It has not met your hard drives or anything like that. It is something that has just kind of snuck around in and seems to be flaring to get your attention. It wants to get your attention.
Okay. I mean, I will give it my attention, but like very carefully. So I, as sneakily as possible, would like to put up some extra precautions around my technology. But I'm like, okay, I'm listening. This is fine. But don't touch my stuff.
Okay. As you do that, you see the face of one of your rival hackers pop up on your screen. Mazda Bullet. Is that your name? Yes, it is. But here we are. So Mazda is there, and she has her sort of holographic face projected, and she says, "Oh, hey Nova, how you doing?"
You know, I was feeling way better 5 minutes ago, Mazda, but what's up?
If it makes you feel any better, I was going for the hard drives. You've really upped your defenses. Kudos.
Oh, thanks. Well, after I hacked into yours so easily, I learned a thing or two.
Well, as much as I just want to talk shit, That's actually
Which
why
I
I'm
could do all
asking.
day.
Yeah. I've got a job. And I'm going to be honest, I'm in a little over my head. I knew I can't go back to the client and just say I can't do it. But I thought maybe I pass it along to you. You take the payment, but no one has to know.
Okay, so 2 questions.
Hmm.
1, does that mean you get the credit? Because that's absolutely not happening. And 2, how do I assure that I get payment if everybody thinks you did it?
What if we work as partners, collaborators, a team?
The last time we were collaborators, my fist collaborated with your face.
And I'm
So,
giving you a chance at redemption.
I don't need redemption when it was a good shot and I don't regret it.
Give me a emotion roll. What is your goal? What reaction are you trying to get out of Mazda? Are you just trying to piss her off?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
just
'cause
fun at this point.
She's trying to keep her cool because she's trying to do a business deal, and you're trying to piss her off. So I want to see if you
Look,
succeed or
I'm
if
not
she
saying I
manages.
won't do the business deal. I'm just saying. Oh wait, I only get to roll 1 this time, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I should reroll that then. Was I going for higher or lower than my?
This time you're going for high.
Oh, thank God! I got a 5 and my number's a 4.
Okay. So she's gonna just like, listen, if you want a rematch, I can be there in a minute. I'll be there. I'll be out front. And you don't want to see the upgrades I've given to my arms.
Would you just breathe for 5 seconds? It's just fun to make you lose your head. Okay, job. Tell me about the job.
It's just there's this ship that I'm supposed to hack into, but I got nothing. I can't even see anything. It's like they don't exist. The client insists it's there. I'm kind of stuck. They said that
there.
this ship, this stupid spaceship. I can send you the details, but why don't you meet me at the Golden Cup because we're gonna need a few more people.
Yeah, send everything over. I'll read it on the way.
Okay. Her face disappears. And on your screen, just like a little 1999 ass folder appears. A little directory.
I'm gonna download that folder into my visor that I have, and I'll put on decent clothes to actually go out. I'll just pull on a black dress, and head down, and catch some form of transportation that I don't really need to be paying attention while I'm going to where I'm going, so I can read everything on my visor on the way.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna say you're just reading that on your way, and hop over to Jack. Jack, it's Tuesday evening. What's your character up to?
Okay, so Skylar is in a garage. You see he's the camera pans over onto a bright pink Cadillac.
Sorry, did you say cyber?
Skylar.
Okay, I heard cyber and I was like, wow, we really understood the assignment. Okay.
That'd be a little
Okay.
little too on the nose, yeah. No, the camera pings over to a bright pink Cadillac, like a real old school one that has been heavily modified up into, modern day cyberpunk era nonsense. And you see him push himself out on top of one of those little wheelie devices. You see he's got a metallic on, a cyber arm.
Yeah.
And all kinds of different
Badge.
tools coming out of it. He also has a big tool belt underneath. He's got grease all smeared over him. He stands up, writes himself off, goes over, grabs a leather jacket, and pats Molly on the hood. It's his car. I know we already have a driver, so we're not going to worry about Molly too much. But after a long day at work, breaking into things, fixing things, building drones and whatnot, he's gonna hop into the driver's seat of Molly here and head over to that bar that was mentioned
The
previously, right?
Golden Cup.
Yeah, the Golden Cup. He's going to head over to the Golden Cup. I'd imagine he's quite a regular.
Great. So he's taken lots of odd jobs on the side of his mechanic shtick.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you walk up to the Golden Cup, you're familiar with the staff here. Like you said, you're a regular. The bouncer is this dude who's like 8 feet tall and a full exoskeleton, like essentially just like a small mech suit. He's got visors covering his eyes. He is there. You know him. His name is Shelby Druganov.
Love it.
That was Marcus doing. I had a different one. So Shelby is there, and he says, "Oh, hey, yeah, come here for a sec. Come here.
Yeah, Shelves, what you need?
I think you might be a VIP tonight.
Oh, VIP every night.
Yeah, some nights a little more than others." And he hands you a black scan card that says the Black Hole. So you know this already, as a regular, that there is a secret back room in the Golden Cup where, like, usually, like, the really high stakes gambling happens, like the really big shit. And you've probably been back there like a couple times, but you've never been invited back there straight from the door.
Mm.
So yeah, what do you think? Yeah, here, just take it, just back.
All right, I'm not gonna pass it up. It's been too long.
All right. Just keep cool. Just keep cool.
Always cool.
Yeah. Oh, just to be clear, dude, they're not expecting you. They just told me to send someone who I know is above board, and like, you're my dude, so I'm gonna make bank. Don't fuck it up.
I'll try.